Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Sydney, and today I'm doing a different type of video. As you can see, I am in The Sims 4, and I am doing a speed build in The Sims 4. It's just the interior, but it's for a new series I have coming out, so I'm going to voice over it and basically change up a few things, or like tell you a few things, basically narrate it. So, this house, I just picked a house. I show you it in my series. I don't remember the name of the property, but I basically was just trying to change the wallpaper because it looked too like Victorian era thing, like, or Victoria, no, Victorian. I was right. It looks like too, like, it looks too much into that era, and I didn't like it. So I was trying to find something that didn't look so much. So I had like move objects on, and I was basically just trying to make a big table, as you can see here. So I just kind of like put it all together, pieced it all together so that there's like one big table, because they don't have any really nice dining tables in The Sims 4. I definitely want to in the future, um, definitely in the future, basically get some of the expansion packs and stuff and definitely use those, but I don't have the money right now. Hopefully around Christmas, or maybe I'll start just getting some extra money. I don't know. But as you can see here, I like made the objects bigger, and I was trying to find like a plant arrangement I could put in the corner. I didn't really want to put a table in though, because as you'll see later on in the build, I like change I like use tables quite a bit, so I didn't really want to use it. I couldn't find anything that I really liked, and like I couldn't find anything that really fit in how I wanted it to look until I did find it eventually, and I thought the little blue. I'm now noticing one of those chairs is not the same color as the other one, so I will definitely be changing that. And up in the notification corner in the top, I kept on hitting the wrong buttons to like take pictures and take videos, and people were saving stuff that like I have their origin ID, and so I just kept on trying to delete them so that they weren't there because they're very annoying. Um, and as you see, I did put in that piece of that painting, and I'm trying to figure out the light right now. I did make it bigger. So that it fits, like it covers the whole table, and it looked really weird. I thought that would bother me as I'm playing as I'm playing in the house, so I made it tiny again. And I did put up like those two like wine adult beverages shelf things, and I thought they looked nice. And then I did try to change the floor in the dining room, but I decided I didn't really want to. So I just left it how it was, and then I changed in here. Basically, I took everything out of every single room, um, and I totally redid it, like from start to finish. I didn't really keep anything in any of the rooms downstairs, and I was trying to figure out what area I wanted to have, but like if I put an overhead in for the oven, it looked really weird, and then I didn't like it, both of them over there. I just thought it felt really out of place, so later on I do move them back to almost not exactly where, but to the general area of where they were at originally. And I thought it looked a little bit weird with the counter, so I did eventually move it back to a better area, and it wouldn't let me put the window in the middle, and I couldn't find the controls for it, so I just left it how it was, and then I couldn't get the overhead in the right spot. But I like to put like kind of clutter on the counter. It's not like a ton, but I like to put stuff out there because it's like real. That's just how it is in real life. Like nobody's counters are perfectly clean. So uh, I got the utensils in the corner, and I didn't put like a coffee pot or a microwave, so I probably will add those in later, but I didn't think of it at the time. I really wanted to get that tea set on top of the fridge, but I could not get it to work. And then here I pondered about the idea of possibly having um, like a chair and tables in there, but I decided against that. And then this bathroom was a really weird shape, so I tried to work with it. I didn't like a shower down there though, because um like, why do I need a shower downstairs? Like, I don't have any bedrooms downstairs. That's like, it should just be like a powder room type thing. So I just left it the shape it was. I could have edited it and made it a little bit smaller and then put something under the staircase, but I decided not to do that because this is an okay size for a bathroom, so I just decided to leave it there. And then here, I was just trying to find like something to put up there. Um, and every once in a while, you see I pause here. It's because I was checking my phone, but then I changed the walls for the bathroom because I didn't like what they had. I didn't really like any of the wallpaper or paint in any of the places. Like they were just all were very old looking. And then here I put up some lights over the bathroom sink, and I thought they looked cute. And then I put them in the bathroom over the toilet so that you can see. I don't know if I'll change the lighting in here. I like it. I liked it at the time. Whether or not I will keep it that way, I do not know. And then this is where I got like a little table, and I put it in the corner with plants because I really like to use indoor plants. This table was giant and it did not work, so I really like to use plants when in like indoors. So I decided to throw a little plant pot up there. I wanted to put an arrangement up there, but it wouldn't let me, and I don't know why, because I had like the coating on, but it didn't let me. So that was pretty much the bathroom. And then I went on to the living room, and I did notice that I didn't put curtains in the other two rooms, so I went back and I did that. Basically, I took these curtains. I thought they were from custom content, but they're not. So I basically made them bigger and I put them there so they kind of hang outside of the house, but you can't see that. But basically, I just made them really big, and I thought it was like a nice little cool look. And then I tried to find a curtain I could put on this window, but there was nothing that really worked for the tiny little windows, nothing that looked right at the least. And I couldn't use the move, it wouldn't let me put it on the frame. So I just gave up on that and I said, oh well, whatever, like I'm not gonna try to do anything. And then here I thought that was like, oh, I'll use that. And then I'm like, no, this looks ridiculous. So then I decided I'd get a different style window, and that I didn't do that. I tried to put them next to each other, which then that didn't work either. So I just decided I will have one little window in the bathroom. Or did I leave two in there? I thought I only, no, I left two. Um, I decided to leave one little or two little windows in the bathroom, and they're high, so I'm like, no one's gonna see them. But then I took the same curtains from the dining room, and I got rid of this archway because the rounded archways make me feel like it's way too old. So I got this square archway, which I definitely liked better. And then I got my sofa. I don't have any sofa choices. So I saw this thing making like a corner sofa, and I tried it. I didn't like it. So I didn't do that. And then I painted in here. I did a darker color than the wallpaper in the dining room, and I did not like it. So went back to a light one, and I like that. It definitely looks the best with those floors. But then what I did was in the foyer or the foyer, whatever you want to call it, um, I put the darker color, which I think I might want to put like a little table with plants out in here because it kind of looked empty, but I just decided to leave it. So there are going to be minor adjustments to the house that are not going to be in the series, but I thought it's okay because um, like you guys will see them in the series. And then I just basically wanted I basically when I speed build, I don't speed build that often, or when I do, I normally don't post it. So obviously that then it wouldn't be a speed build, but when I don't post it, then I kind of just leave it how I want it to be, and I adjust it constantly as I play in the world. But I definitely will be changing a few things around in the house, and in the series I will definitely tell you what I change and what I don't. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't really adjust the exterior too much. I did a few things, and you'll see that, but I barely did anything. And then here I was trying to find a bookshelf, and I didn't like how low it was, so I decided to move it up. I thought it looked nice. The house kind of, I was trying to give it some modern looking things, like the desk under the TV. I thought that was kind of modern looking, so I left it as that. And I made it bigger, so I couldn't set anything on it. But I like to set stuff on there because I feel like it makes a realistic feel to it. But that was pretty much the foyer. I put rugs in because I didn't put any rugs in, and I decided that I wanted to because I don't use rugs enough. So I decided to put that one in there. And then I went to get that for the dining room. I really like that pattern. And then I just decided to get a basic little white rug and just put it in there. I also did want to modify one thing. I will tell you guys once we get to it. It's outside, but I did adjust the landscaping, but I didn't adjust the exterior of the house that much. I did make a bathroom because the master bedroom, or what I thought was the master bedroom, did not have a bathroom connecting. There was only one bathroom upstairs, and I did not like that. And then I tried to adjust it so that it didn't look so weird. So what I did was I did a little cut like that, and I thought it definitely looked a little bit better, giving the house a little dimension. It was a little bit of an odd shape in the front, but I decided it's okay. We're gonna leave it like that. Like it's not gonna kill me. And then I moved the door around so that um, we had this like little weird area now because they didn't exit through there, so I put their bureau in there with a mirror, and I was gonna put those chairs in there, but I decided against it, and then I just changed the color of the curtains upstairs because this bedroom actually already had an okay look, so I left that one pretty much the same, besides adding a bathroom into it and adjusting the things around. But the bed was okay, the rug was okay, the curtains I just changed the color on. Um, it wasn't as bad as it was downstairs. It looked a little bit better. And when I was doing the bathroom, I just put up different wallpaper and I didn't I don't remember. Okay, that's the floor I did. I didn't remember what floor I did. I just got the basic stuff in there. I didn't want anything crazy. And then I got a shower tub or whatever you want to call it, one of the showers that has a tub in it too, so that if they want, they could take a bath, or if they have kids, they can take a bath. Either or. And then I was gonna put a plant in there, and I thought it looked nice with how the plant fit into the room because it was just like taking up that extra corner. So as you can see, I definitely like using plants a lot. And then I went into the other bathroom and I didn't adjust anything in there because everything looked perfect. So I just left it the other bathroom perfect. And then out here in this little like room, I kept on deleting the room, so I just had to go back. But I wanted to fix up the lounge area, and I brought this wallpaper back in here because I thought it looked very nice, and I thought it'd be a nice little blend from going downstairs in the foyer to up here. And then I was trying to find this one window. I could not find it for like the life of me, and I tried to like make things bigger, and I decided to put this little peephole window in the bathroom, but I was like trying to find this one window. There it is, but I like made it bigger because I wanted it bigger, but then it looked really weird and I tried it with both styles and it just didn't look right. So I just put the little one in there, and I wanted to put like a little stack of books on there, but it did not let me. So I didn't do that. And then I tried to get this tissue box. For some reason it was being very iffy on top of things today. Normally I can get it like in the corner of a table. I don't know why I couldn't get it, but if any of you guys know, go ahead and let me know. So I put those two little chairs from the living room back upstairs in the foyer, or not the foyer, but the little lounge area, and I put the love seat up there with a little table that I threw a stack of books on. And I think adding, like, I don't want to add too many plants. Um, I did want to add fishes downstairs on like a table or something, but I didn't. And then I got this great idea to like put these ribbons up in the kids' room. So I decided messing around with it a little bit and trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I started off here. It just happens that Sims has all six colors of horseback riding ribbons. So blue is first, red is second, yellow is third, white is fourth, and then pink is fifth, and then green is sixth. So I decided to try that and see what I thought about it, and I liked it. So I did it because I just thought it was a nice little touch, something different. I mean, I just thought maybe, I don't know, like if there's going to be a kid, but I just thought it'd be kind of cute if you had that. It was just a cute display I thought of, and since the showing season is practically over for me, I decided to throw in a little bit of riding in here. So I did this. It took a little bit of time that I didn't really need to waste on it, but I did it anyway. I mean, I didn't waste that much time. it didn't take that long. I just tried to get it so that the spacing looked right and it didn't look like extremely weird. So I adjusted the spacing and I added another blue ribbon just so that it looked right. And I thought it was a really cute touch to to the corner. And then I went back and I finished in the lounge area, and then I came into the bedroom and I came in there to see if I needed to adjust anything in the kids' room, and I decided I did not. So then I moved on to the spare bedroom or the guest room, whatever you want to call it, and this needed total remodeling. It looked terrible. It looked really old. I did change the wallpaper in here because it looked like boring. I don't know if I like it too much. I might change that to a solid color. I feel like the pattern was a little bit crazy, but like kids' rooms can be crazy sometimes. So I don't know what I'll do with that. But I put this painting in here just because I thought adding a little artwork on the walls wouldn't be too bad. And then I saw the book bag. Just kind of when I went through and I saw the book bag, I was like, oh, I could put this here. And then I was trying to figure out stuff I could put on in the guest room because there's not anyone staying in there. So I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? So then I kept on adjusting the stuff and seeing how I wanted. And then I finished that room and I decided that was fine. And then I changed the chairs on the outside. And then this is when I started doing landscaping. I'm not sure if I like the landscaping yet. As you can see in the bottom corner, or not corner, but like the screen was my sim. You guys will meet her later on. But I was trying to figure out like a grass that I could like paint. That sounds really weird, but like I wanted to paint the grass so that it looked good. So then I painted everything over and I decided I'd redo everything, but I did not like the landscaping. It looked really dead and like I don't know, gross. So I removed everything from the property or the plot besides that one tree because I really like that tree. And then I was gonna move it, but I decided against it. So then I tried to get dirt so that I could make the dirt shadow effect, which I like. It, I think it's really cool looking, and you kind of do it around the fence and along the house. I didn't do it too particular though because I didn't think it really was needed that I did it too crazy, and I couldn't get that middle spot to like go different to different things. So I don't know what I'll do about that. I might have to change it back, but I didn't. And then here is where I was picking out. I go through and I pick out everything I want to use in the landscaping and I put it out to the side so that I can just go and grab it and copy it if I want to use it. But I only found a few things I didn't know. I didn't see anything in landscaping that really like drew my attention and I really enjoyed it. I didn't find anything. So I put so I just put the stuff that I did find on out on the side, and then here I was putting rocks on the path because I thought it looked nice. So I kept on putting rocks on the path and I just did like three, and then I was gonna do this all the way around the house, but I did not really like it. Um, I couldn't find the bushes that I normally like to use, and then I did this, and then I just looked weedy. So I took that out, but I couldn't find the bushes that I normally use that I really like. So I just took these little white flowers and I put them in between, which I thought gave a nice little color. It's definitely not my proudest landscaping job, but hopefully in the future I will edit it and make it better. Here, I was trying to copy, but then I kept on forgetting to hit the button, so I did finally. And then I just kind of finished up with the landscaping. I put some trees in here, but I had to move that one tree that I just put in there. It went into the house, so I had to move it out of the house because when I was trying to take my screenshots, it was coming into the house. So I definitely had to change that. And as always, in most speed builds that people do, I will leave screenshots in the end so that you can see the finished product. And yeah, I just kept on doing this and just made it look okay. And then I tried to get this thing next to the stones to look right. And then I just took this big tall grass and I made it even bigger and I put it all around the house because I thought it was a nice little touch. It was better than anything else I could have done. So I just did that all the way around, but I looked for Ivy that I have seen people use, but I think Ivy is only available with an expansion pack. Not exactly sure which one, but like I said, hopefully I'll get expansion packs in the future. But until then, I can practice my building skills with just the normal stuff Sims gives us. And custom content, I did try to download custom content. Custom content is mostly for the sim though, and that I couldn't really get that to work all that well. So we can talk about that later. If any of you guys have tips for custom content, let me know. But out in the back patio, I just spray painted. That sounds so weird, but that's what you do. I painted the outside with the stones that I used in the front, and then I added some flowers and I put stuff in the monkey bars, and then that I did a little bit around the edges, but that's pretty much it. I'm coming to the end of the speed build, so I will leave